What's up, guys? Clutch Up Joe here. Today I'm going to go over just a little update on the Apollo Z20s. I did the 140 swap in this one here. Wasn't super impressed. I got a Lifan 140. Had a bunch of issues with it, so I'm going to go over everything I had to do to get this thing to run about as good as this thing does. And it's even a bigger motor, so a little frustrated, but we're going to go over everything I had to do, so that way hopefully you don't have to fight what I had to fight. All right, so here is the 140 that I dropped down into this Z20. I went with the VM22 Mikuni clone carburetor, the cheap one off Amazon. Works pretty well, been pretty impressed with it. Nice and tunable, and for the price, you really can't beat it. Now, on this 140, it did not come with this head. So I had to, luckily, I had the cracked engine off of this bike. So I had to take the head off the RFZ 125, and I put the head and cam and valves and everything off of it into this, and wow, did it wake it up. Now, the 140, the Lifan 140, this is the one that's like $330 on Amazon or Walmart, wherever you get it. It comes with, of course, a stator, but then it also comes with a wiring loom off of the transmission for gear indicator. Now, on these bikes, you know, all the electronics run off of the stator, so you are going to rob a little bit of horsepower if you throw some electronics on it. So what I did was I took the stator out of this and put it into the 140, took the gear indicator out of the 140, so it was no longer in there. And then after I did the stator, that helped wake it up a little bit, but the head was the main thing. So if you're looking to get one of these Lifan 140s, I would suggest buying an upgraded head, because the head that comes on these, it wouldn't allow it to rev all the way out. I mean, it would just fall flat on its face halfway through the RPM curve. So once I did the head, the new cam and all that, wow, what a difference. It actually opened it up to run like these RFZs do, factory. So yeah, a little frustrated with it. It has turned out, after I did some work, some trial and error, but it took like a week of trial and error to figure out what the heck was going on with that 140. I spent, a few days trying to jet it, thinking maybe it was the jetting that was causing it. But it ended up being the head, the stator, all that crap in there. Once it was replaced, it runs 10 times better. So that's just my little update. I have taken these out and beat on them a little bit. Both are doing great. This one's due for rings, but luckily I have a basically brand new cylinder off of the crack motor and a decent piston that, the rings are fine on. So I'll swap that out one day, but that's just my experience I had with the Lifan 140. Not super happy with it, but it runs better now that I luckily had an extra head. So hopefully this will save some of y'all some time, some headache. My opinion, spend a couple extra bucks, get the 150, the YX 150, the 160, or even the 190, and you won't have to fight like I did. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the new subscribers. Keep liking, keep sharing, keep telling your friends. I'm going to do a lot more videos and a lot of different stuff. So thanks, guys, and stay tuned.